Here's my hot take on Demi Lovato's home that absolutely no one asked for. And there's a lot of great things and a lot of really questionable things, so let's take a look. When working with the designer, they said they wanted to create an immersive experience. They got just that, and I can only imagine the kind of drugs or what kind of trip you're on in some of these rooms. I can also appreciate that they had the art director of the Contemporary Art Museum in and throughout her entire home to curate an artistic expression look throughout the space. Art is on the forefront when it comes to designing, so make sure you're always including that in your home. The entryway I honestly find a little bit unfinished. It would have been great if they incorporated that great fireplace room as part of the entry instead of just throwing a chair and a table in it and making it look completely empty. It's a little chaotic for me. There's a lot of competing patterns that are too busy, from the wallpaper to the tiles to the fireplace, even on the slats above the fireplace, add a lot of directionality into it that seems very overwhelming. The dining room bothers me only because there's a little bit of a scale issue that happens looking overall. I love the curated furniture they put into it. It works exactly with that mid-century modern look, but overall, the artwork seems a little bit too small. The sconces on either side, I'm not sure how lighting they actually work, but they do at least add to the eclectic look. I absolutely love the navy that they use, even with that almost lacquered finish on the cabinets, are beautiful, but the continued wallpaper on the bulkheads make it really feel uneasy and too busy for a nice, beautiful kitchen of this scale and size. The glam room is honestly the only one that I actually really love, based solely on the color coordination level between these pinks, reds, and the green. And I love the casual $10,000 ribbon chair that's just placed there with a cool mirror. On this part of the tour, they called this space the shroom room. And honestly, I'm kind of concerned about it, because if you're sober in this room, I'm apologizing in advance because you're probably going to have a pretty intense headache. And if you are on anything in this room, I foresee nightmares and a bad trip. They get bonus points for the powder room because this is beautiful. How many times have I said moody and impactful powder rooms will always have a special place in your home? It is majestic as fuck. Moody, sensual, and if you take a look closely, look at that fantasy wallpaper with the mythical creatures. Super unexpected and really cool. The exterior of the home, I absolutely love. I love the dog area. Dogs will always have a place in my heart, so I will always design with them in mind. Everything gives you the very LA mid-century modern look. Overall, this is definitely a trip. Literally, I'm gonna give it 5 out of 10.